When it comes to assessments at college, often the arrangements are to do questioning face-to-face, and that will suit many deaf students. You might want to do it in a quieter environment so the student can hear properly, and you might want to video the student as evidence. Students who use sign language often like that method of communication, and the arrangements in Scotland with SQA are very clear that what happens in class should be the same thing that happens in the assessment, so that's ideal. Some students will find written assignments really challenging, and if you think that the learning outcomes can be met another way, then I think it's worth thinking about changing the assessment a little bit. For example, a student might feel more confident about producing a poster, an illustrated poster, than an essay. And I think, in fact, this is generally true in colleges, that many students prefer to do something which is more visual. One of the issues about producing formal assignments on higher level courses using sign language is that the students' own sign language levels might not be that well developed, so they might not actually be very confident at doing it. Students who use speech sometimes want to give an oral presentation, and there are sometimes issues about that because the other students in the class might not really fully understand the speech of the student. That can happen, and it's very disheartening for the deaf student as well if their peers don't understand them properly. So there are ways around that, and I think it's mainly to do with preparing, making sure that the student has enough time with the support staff to prepare. I have, for example, one time done electronic note-taking, working from a deaf student who uses speech, but the speech wasn't that clear. I could understand them. I typed it, and it went on the overhead projector. Everyone could see on the whiteboard. I mean, that's a bit of a cheat in a way, but the student was giving the presentation in speech, and the students in the class could follow it properly, and they could ask questions. I put the questions up as well. So the whole thing was just a backup, really, to make sure that the spoken presentation worked. More normally, if the student will be fine, but they might need a bit more preparation time. If it's an SQA exam, then you could do the exam using sign language if the student uses sign language. But you need to be very careful about the translation. You have to produce a translation of the paper in the centre that the support staff has to translate the paper. That's quite challenging because you don't have a long time to do it. And then after the exam's finished, the support staff has to translate the paper, the BSL back into English and then send it off to SQA. So if you've got an SQA exam, that's the procedure. Allow plenty of time to liaise with them.